I'm Michael Dewhirst. I wasn't really sure what angle to take to this discussion tonight because I actually trumped Samantha. It was meant to be Samantha talking tonight, but I'm the lead of a bunch of very fierce lawyer advocates. We're very busy people. Okay, so when it comes to supporting the community, I'm on the Community Foundation. We had a board meeting today. We deal with applications from, including Jigsaw, from community organisations throughout the district up to the Waimarino, and it's a very high need area. We also, as a firm, act for various local charities and support events. We're very strong supporters of La Fiesta, probably because there are a number of women on staff. Very strongly started with just me and 3 women, and that proportion hasn't really improved greatly, although we've taken on more people. So we're very strong supporters of La Fiesta. The Community Foundation work allows me to have exposure to a lot of community groups, and I think that our difficulty as lawyers is, and we're successful, and we're very busy people, and everything that we do every day is under a great deal of time pressure. So we're very time poor people, but we're very, very effective in what we do. So how do we choose? Well, generally we have to do very much what we do with the Community Foundation. We really look at the people who are coming to us, and we tend to, it's too hard because there's so much competition in the community organisation space to actually go through and analyse, because there's a lot of people trying to deliver this into the same areas. So you really have to work out, what we find is that the organisations that are busiest are the least resourced to ask for help, because we had an application today where one of the hardest working organisations in Wanganui, dealing with the most at risk, the ambulance at the bottom of the cliff, if you like, their leader was working 90 hours a week. Now, I challenge anybody in this room, put your hand up if you're working 90 hours a week. Now, these people are actually out there giving their lives for other people, and it takes a special sort of person to give up their entire life and all their time to do something that they believe in, and they'll basically take that with them. This is a lifetime commitment for these organisations. We're trying to get a handle in the Community Foundation as to who the most effective deliverers into the community organisation spaces are, so that we can understand how, because because part of it is that you get a lot of competition. It's a bit like with charities. Go to the supermarket. It's a different charity every sort of second day trying to get some money out of you, and you have to be quite almost ruthless in your point of view to really back the ones that are most effective to deliver into the community. And the police have set up a task force where they're looking at the most at-risk people in our society. So if you people want to know what you can do to help, it's actually time. It's giving your time to help people do things like prepare funding applications. People don't have the resources to sit down and work through the funding applications. If you give people, a lot of people in this room are highly skilled writers and communicators. If you're able to sit down and go to an organisation and say, look, what's your project? What do you want to buy? Do you need a new vehicle? Do you need some support for your staff, for your staffing costs? Then you can help them bring their accounts together, put an application together so that those applications can go out to the funding providers, because the busiest organisation, what happens is that the successful organisations, particularly the ones with government funding, just get more work, and they get driven into a position where they're doing everything every day, and unless they're the Foundation for the Blind or the big national organisations, that have whole teams sending out regular grant applications. They've got people that just, that's all they do, is they ask for money. The ones that matter in Wanganui, these are the people like Jigsaw who are just spending all day trying to deliver. And it's very hard for these organisations to do their admin, because they're helping people off the street. They're the people that are picking people up off the street and trying to make a difference in their lives. You guys want to actually help, and this is the key for every one of you. If you want to help, you need to think about when you can give an organisation 5 hours. Start there. Give them 5 hours of your time. If you all look intelligent, skilled people. You're all running businesses. You all know. Who doesn't know how to read a small business balance sheet here? Right. So you're all intelligent people, and a lot of these organisations just need a bit of help to get their funding applications together. Helping set up for different functions, giving them some sponsorship, that all helps. But time is the most important aspect of what everybody does. And we give out as much time as we can to right wrongs. We're quite, my passion is in marine conservation. So we've got a few reasonably sized marine charities that we advocate for. We're helping fight a case for the Maui dolphins at the moment, which we're quite proud of. But that's happening in America, so we don't really get much involvement in that. But our point of view is actually go and do something, make a difference.
Done, nailed it. Thank you.